What's up? Oh, I accidentally left the monitor on the camera. Just noticed. Oh yeah, congrats on your mod. Happy birthday. Is that a good gift? Why is my... I might be insane, but I feel like my start button is so loud right now. You actually like your gift. I thought it was funny.
Thank you.
What are you gonna do with it? You gonna ban... Who are you gonna ban first? Don't mess up my hair.
Sorry, I'm gonna ban everyone. Just everyone.
That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're leaving.
Thank you.
Okay. It's not that serious. But you're welcome.
Am I only gonna be mod for like a day and then you're gonna take it off?
Mod for one stream. I don't think I've... I think... I was gonna say I don't think I've unmodded anyone before, but I think I had Moist as mod. I think I had Moist as mod for a little bit. Because I said I would mod Moist if this and that happened, and
Doesn't that happen?
apparently it happened.
Thank you.
Wonder if there's any content we could get into right now. How did I trim the camera so wrong here? I might just need to move the camera actually instead of trying to adjust the crop. I don't know. There's no good content. I wish I could just play music without worrying about it. What's wrong with the camera? Well, that's the monitor right there. It's not like the end of the world or anything, but it's a little awkward that my monitor is like right at the edge of the camera thing. Dude. I think the best way to adjust it is just going to be to move the camera, and I'd rather do that when I'm not streaming. Like move where it's attached. And like I think I'm going to have to move my speaker a little bit to make that happen, and yeah. I did not get any kind of check. However, I found my old lighting that I had for YouTube videos in 2020. Aren't we all dying? Not as fast as I am. We're not all just sprinting straight off the nearest cliff like I am right now. The thing, the it's very dangerous. It's very you have a lot of power as a mod in this stream, because in most streams there's kind of an implied like subservience of the mods to the streamer, right? Like the streamer can always unmod someone. If you so you don't want to do something that you think the streamer is not gonna like, right? You're not just supposed to like ban people willy-nilly. But the thing about being a mod in my stream is I have the rule that the mods are allowed to do whatever they want to do, which means you have a dangerous amount of power. What I'm saying is, please ban Chris. Well, I didn't say that you are immune to me doing whatever I want. So like, you know, I can still ban you. Basically, it's the same as any other stream, except I tell you you're allowed to do anything you want, and it's not actually true. I've never given anyone VIP. I never really understood the point of VIP. It's just like a little... It's like a participation trophy for people who didn't get mod. Oh, it removes the timers. Wait, I should have given Adam VIP instead of mod. Because the entire reason I modded him was so that he could stand a chance against Nina's pyramid breaking power. I modded him for game balance reasons in the pyramid game. brother. Pretty much, Tanner. You guys like watching this? You sick fucks. You like watching me press the same 3 buttons over and over again. I don't think there are mod-only emotes. Is that a thing? Is that real? Yeah, you might be able to change the rules, the chat rules, so that it says, like, if you use these emotes, you're banned. That would be interesting. 90 frames? No, no, no. MM is all about... There's a whole, like, 20 minutes. There's a whole, like, 20 minutes that we come together every day to enjoy. It's called First Cycle, in case that wasn't clear. Yeah, but but there's a big difference between 20 minutes and 90 frames. You know, First Cycle is comfy. This is like painful to listen to. I have to imagine. I wish there were more like I wish there were more terrible game design lectures for us to listen to together. That would be fun. The W place or whatever. I don't exactly know what that is. Is it a Reddit thing? But isn't it just like everyone there's like a giant PNG that everyone, or not PNG, or whatever editable image file is that everyone's drawing on together at the same time. And you gotta find your little section and make it the gay section or the Rain World section or whatever. I don't, it's placed over a map of the entire world. Okay, that's kind of interesting. That's a lot of space. Unless, I guess it's not. I guess I was thinking a 2-scale map of the entire world, which is probably not the case. Okay, so what is the map? What benefit does the map add to the equation? You're just like drawing over. You're like graffitiing over people's graffiti in cities. Yeah, that does seem like a lot of space still. You're like drawing dicks on all of the people in advertisements and stuff on billboards. Pixelated lesbians on Lesbos Island, yeah. Yeah. Penn Island. I don't think that's a real place. It's kind of interesting, I guess. I don't know. I've never been. I don't know what it. I don't know what it feels like to have a place in the world. You know, I can't really relate. That's pretty good, Gosu. Yeah, I'm curious if there's anything interesting drawn in our town, but probably not. Well, maybe. Probably like some KKK shit, to be completely honest with you. He doesn't seem very aware, I gotta say. So early. That was only one frame, one input frame early, actually. That consistency, though. Same input frame every time. Marking people's graves is crazy. I lost it already. Bruh. Hawaiian food? Is that like poke bowls or something? Or is it like pineapples? Somehow I still got this one. I feel like I've never had a good poke bowl though. Good morning, Tito. The Pikmin bowl. Misa, which Pikmin do you think is the tastiest? Probably the rock. Probably the one that's just a big rock. Ah. Is purple the really fat one? The sexy one? We need to have the green Pikmin is fucking the red Pikmin. Copy pasta. I look sick. Thank you. feel completely miserable. So wait, which Pikmin is the sexy one? I don't know what Portmaster is, and I don't know what R36s are. Or what an R36S is. More likely. Well, I'm high on life, as always. But I am very sick. How did that work? I'm the sexy Pikmin. What does that mean? What did she mean by this? Your answer was for which one was the tastiest? I'm sorry, it's too late. I've already locked in your answer for which one was sexy. And you will have to answer for your sins. This is still kind of a bad mic placement because of how I can't really look down. This is not gonna work because I can't really look down at the... I can't look straight down at the controller. I have to like hold the controller up to check ESS position. Is that gonna work? That doesn't look right either. I think that's right. Well, if I just get a better mic stand, I'm certain that I can make it just like hang down right here. Although, right here is clearly in the middle of the camera's line of sight to my face. Maybe over here or something? Yeah, I think it could be fine. But that's... I don't know, maybe the camera would have to move. I can't really point it out right now, but I'm sure there's a way we could make it work with just a mic that hangs down. I would just need a different mic stand to do that. I'm pretty sure. But it's probably worth getting one. I'm ready to have an actual nice streaming setup. I basically didn't upgrade my streaming setup from the day I started streaming until last week. What am I doing wrong with the control stick here? It's kind of awkward to think about the control stick timing here because it's not as precise. The control stick timing is 2 frames to switch from one direction to another. The A press is 1 frame with a not very good visual cue. And they happen like right back to back. And so like, if I start using my brain to try to pay attention to what I'm doing with the control stick, it makes it a lot harder to hit the A press. Get a lav. Don't know what that is. Oh, I don't think I wanted that. I think I'd rather have a setup that I don't have to like move around or like mess with every time I sit down to stream. He's so far away, dude. Pretty sure that's too high. Nice. Nice. Bruh? I have no idea what my height is right now. It seems too high. Get Out is the more enjoyable movie, for sure. Midsummer might have some kind of depth to it that I missed. But Get Out was just more enjoyable. Midsummer is just sad. Is it? I really need to not wait after that second hover. That's so greedy. I don't know. To be honest, I don't remember it that well. Yikes, man. That's so annoying. I mean, I remember the general vibe, you know. You don't need a port of Syncopause, man. Just have the right phone and play it on that. Just have the correct phone. And then you can play it anywhere you go. I don't know what Rob Zombie is. I'm gonna be right back. Where's the be right back? on a 1-minute ad. I'm sure I would make insane money from these 20 viewers right now if I did that. I don't know what House of 1,000 Corpses is, and I also don't know what Devil's Rejects is. Oh, I guess that's the Rob Zombie thing. Horror comedy. You mean like Scary Movie or like Shaun of the Dead or what? I don't like this angle, but I guess I'll practice with it. I knew that angle would not work. Dude. Another bad angle? Dude! This is apparently also a bad angle. Okay, there's no way that's a bad angle, right? I feel like that should have worked. Okay, it's a bad angle somehow still. What the? I see. So it's not subverting the horror for comedy or like parodying the horror. It's just also funny. I feel like that's interesting. I really thought that was gonna work. Okay, my mashing is really good though. I think it's just this angle is... my starting angle is something I'm really not used to. What is subversion but just saying LOL you expected this, you were wrong? Doesn't have any merit, but deconstruction and all that. Well, yeah, the deconstruction thing is one thing. Like, if you try to subvert, if you try to subvert expectations, you're more likely to do something fresh, right? You're more likely to do something original and make something that has value because it's not the same as everything else. But also, there's something. The experience of being subverted, almost regardless of what the content of the subversion is, of like what is being subverted, the experience of having your expectations subverted is really fun and can be beautiful in an abstract sense. I'm thinking about Sylvie games, right? Like Sylvie games, no one knows what I'm talking about, but I don't know. There's a big component there of like there's actual originality going on, so I guess I can't really distinguish that from what I was just talking about like the abstract subversion value. But like I don't know, think about something like The Witness, how The Witness is constantly like setting up expectations just to subvert them. Like there's some kind of flow to the things that you're thinking and the way that you're thinking about the you're the game kind of leads you to think in one direction and then puts a huge twist in it with a big and it sets up subversions and then it makes you think something new and then makes you it's like managing your expectations and your psychology and what you believe is probably true at any given moment. It's doing that to such a fine level of detail that like there's a lot of there's an interesting shape and texture just to the thought processes in your head. And that's a really, I think, rich artistic space to play around with. And I think that the bad part of doing subversive stuff is that it doesn't really work if people aren't familiar with what you're subverting, right? But the good part is if people are familiar with what you're subverting, you have a lot of kind of like material to work with. You can assume that people think certain things and that lets you there's certain types of fun things you can do with that you wouldn't be able to do if you didn't make that assumption. Can I just backwalk here? Nice. Honestly, my ESS is pretty good. Unfortunately, there's like 20 hard parts to this trick. 20 things that make this trick hard other than ESS. Bro. Bro. So I'm going for one particular angle here, and then that's a... I'm going for a particular angle on every single turn. There are ways to back them all up, though. If you get... There's... For each turn, there is one ideal frame, and also one other frame that can work if you do something harder for the rest of the trick. Especially for the very last turn, you really want the right frame, because if you get the wrong frame, you have to do extra angle changes. But you will often see me turn an extra frame here. That's the right frame. That's also the right frame. Yeah, you'll often yeah. It's a little more complicated than that even, but yeah, ideally you want the right frame for all 3 turns. What am I... Hello? I looked away from the screen. Yo, Virginia. That's not gonna work. Just kidding. Never seen that before. The fuck? Does this work? I don't think he forgot. It's like riding a bike. See, that's what always happens when I hit the ledge there, is I like glide off in a kind of nice way. Because I'm holding the bomb so he doesn't grab the ledge, I guess. Why did that not happen last time? Bro. That... Oh, it's because he's right on the corner, maybe? What the... Thanks, Micaiah. Alright. Really? Why? Why? I mean, I'm too far to the left on some of these. Okay. Feel like I should practice that more, but I'm not going to. Yikes. It's like the one thing you should try extremely hard to never do here. My Uncle Man movement is extremely sloppy. Bro. Terrible, terrible Unko movement. And these are slow megas as well. Thanks, Aloe. How's it going? Maldita Castilla. Well, Firefox has to update. 1 second. I'm kind of interested in Ore no Riori or whatever. Brother, it thinks I want Spanish. Okay, does this look good?
For centuries have I waited to slay with my own blade. My God, I will die trying in this new arcade. Through its levels and its masters. 1,000 credits and a slate. Leaving a feeble
The
knight
enemies don't look very threatening.
deep into his grave.
Bro. I mean, these enemies are not threatening at all. I've not seen a single enemy that I would even possibly get hit by. Even this, like, that's not Ghosts and Goblins. Is this like Super Ghosts and Goblins, where the game is actually secretly really easy? It just has bullshit deaths and really long checkpoints, so it's frustrating. This looks bad. Looks bad. Not for real G&G heads. Like myself. Alright, well, we'll have to live with that for now. I don't want to practice that anymore. Maybe true, Tito, but it happened to be difficult in a way that is very interesting and unique even today, and if you can handle it, it's a very worthwhile experience. Well, let me maybe OG not quite as much. OG is very interesting, but has a lot of issues. But Ghouls and Ghosts, and also Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection, which are very similar in a lot of ways in the design. Very worthwhile. Yeah, I was kind of saying that in a tongue-in-cheek way. The if you can handle it part. But, like, it is just true that, like, you need some abilities. You need to be able to do some things with your brain that most people, I'm not sure how capable they are of doing that. And I don't just mean like you have to be really smart or something. I mean like you probably need to be pretty familiar with games, like specifically. You just need to have a lot of experience with certain kinds of games. Howdy Poke. It's going well, I suppose. As well as it could possibly be going. Went to QuakeCon. Seems cool. What did you do at QuakeCon? Ooh. A lot of sketchy movement going on. Was Joe Rogan there? I don't know if this works. I gotta say, well, no, I'm not gonna. I don't have to say that. I don't always have to be negative. I'm very happy for you that you had fun with Doom: The Dark Ages. That's what I'll say. What did you like about it? It doesn't I don't think it's for me, because I like the direction of Doom Eternal, and they seem to have kind of changed direction in some pretty major ways. I like the direction of Doom Eternal for the most part. Like, especially the first half or so of the game, or 2/3 of the game. Really? Really? I was just wondering if you were asleep. Blocked by the monitor.
It's weird though, because when we tested it yesterday, it was fine. I don't remember the monitor being there.
I think I just didn't. I assumed I just didn't notice, but I don't know. Don't think anything's moved. Bro. Good job, Poke. I'm very proud of you. Man, I really wish they had cool events for games that I care about. Obviously they have GDQ, but like, you know, for games that I would play purely for fun. Like Cinco Pause or No Breaks Valet. I guess I should get into Melee. I don't know if... I feel like that falls into the speedrunning category though, like... Way too much time investment, it's like a job to be good at that game.
You'd probably be #1 in Arkansas.
I don't know. Well, I mean, if I played it like I play MM, maybe. I can't catch up in Melee, though, you know? People have a 20-year head start on me in that game. Yeah, I might have been the last person to run MM at a GDQ ever. Or at any marathon ever, I don't know.
It looks so fucking awful. I'm so glad this monitor is blocking my face.
I did it on purpose.
Thanks, baby. Can I see what the lion is? The lion? I wanna see what the lion is.
It's just, this is not gonna work. Wait, is this gonna work?
World Lion Day. That's what it is. It's World Lion.
No. Is that not normally there?
It changes every day.
I don't pay attention.
Every day it's like a new thing.
I literally do not pay a single bit of attention.
You're funny. You're a funny guy.
my god.
Do you think that we should also like blur, you know, like blur the background?
Is that a thing?
Yeah. We can blur the background. In the camera.
I don't know, we can try it.
If you think it's too like, if you think it's too sharp or something.
We can try it and see if we think it looks better.
But then when I'm in the background, you won't see me. I'll be blurry.
Okay, well. You're saying this because that's what you want?
I'm saying it just because it's an option. That's all.
You want to be invisible is what I mean. Speculative fiction. I don't know, that doesn't seem proper. It does not seem correct. Someone should make another good, like, pure RPG. It's been a while. I think the writing would just be too cringe for me, Agent. I don't think I could handle it. It's probably 10 gigabytes of game and 70 gigabytes of Bethesda account shit. Primarily. Frame rate. Is this... Can that work? Okay. Yeah. This feels really good to get unbuffered, but man, it's kind of scary. I'm sure it'll get there though. It's not any harder than like, in fact it's easier I think than something like the key to skip that I do, which I get like pretty much all the time. Pretty much never fail. Interesting. I don't know. I am thinking about implementing that when I get back to runs. It's just... buffering 3 inputs for that is just... unreal cringe. But I don't really want to do an in-between amount of buffers either. Because that would take some getting used to.
back to runs?
Whenever I feel derusted with all the individual tricks, which probably will not be today. Definitely will not be today.
Okay.
Might not even be this week if I'm still feeling like I've been feeling.
Do you want some more water?
I still have some left. But you can refill it
Not
if you
if
want.
I drink it all.
Okay, Jesus. This trick remains very difficult. The coat of rust here is definitely not as thick as I expected it to be. I mean, yeah, it's like the same as it was
Nice horsey
last
jump.
time yeah. Same, the level of rust is like the same as it was like a week ago when I streamed for a couple days, so. But yeah, at that time I was expecting it to be a lot worse. If I can just feel not like shit for a couple days, for like a few days in a row, then we'll definitely be back to runs, back derusted pretty soon.
I think you'll feel better next week.
Next week for sure, yeah. I mean, all signs suggest that this is the worst part of it that we're in right now.
The worst part of the run? Is that what you said?
No, the worst part of it that we're in right now, or that I'm in right now.
So you said the worst part of the run, like you're speed running your health problems.
I mean, I am. I'd like to get it over with as soon as possible, without ending up in the hospital.
Okay, well that means you have to drink lots of water, so let me go get you some more water.
Okay, thanks. How did that work? I hit the A button 3 times. That's shockingly consistent. Moonlight streaming on the R36S. One of the best gay movies of all time. Moonlight. I assume you mean something else, but it's the only way I know how to interpret that. I need to... Wait, really? No. No, that's not the correct way. That's not what Tito meant. I really need to rewatch Moonlight, though. It's a banger. Thanks.
Oops, sorry, guys.
Jump scaring the chat. Waking up the
I don't
chat.
want to wake up.
Oh yeah, Moon RPG, translated by Tim Rogers, your favorite YouTuber. Everyone's favorite YouTuber who they don't even watch his videos or anything. It's the biggest psyop. That's never gonna work. Well, didn't he get paid to didn't he get hired to translate it? Also, I feel like from what I know about that game, the style of the writing in the original was kind of a good fit for him. For his style of writing and his sense of humor and stuff. Whereas Tokimeki Memorial does not necessarily seem like a great match for his writing style. Weak bait poke. Weak bait. We've been over it too many times. Weak bait. I have been thinking about The Witness again though recently, so I have fresh feelings about Joseph Anderson. Why is this movement so hard? Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong. Subjectivity is implied. I should play Blue Prince. It's on my wish list, but the thing about that game is... Isn't it like 100 hours? And like kind of grindy after a certain point? That's what I've heard. How's it going, Frank? There's a lot of games on my wish list that I would like to play, that I would equally like to play, that are not grindy at all and not 100 hours at all. So it's hard for me to be excited about Blueprints. But it does seem unique, so maybe it's worth trying even if I don't finish it or whatever. Maybe I can get value out of it in the first 20 hours or something. Oh, 18 hours? Oh, maybe it's like a 100% thing that I'm hearing about. Okay, maybe I will try it out in the near-ish future. Not that near though, because 20 hours is still a lot. Bro. Yeah, I've seen people comparing it to like Outer Wilds and stuff, which is kind of an auto. Good way of automatically getting me interested. I do love me some RNG. But the way that people talk about the RNG in this game, you know, people always complain about RNG, but the way that they complain about the RNG in Blueprints makes me think, wow, I'm surprised that didn't work. Makes me think it might be an exception where even I complain about the RNG. Backup? Oh, I thought I had the backup. Oh, you got hooked by the comparison the other way around. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm curious how you'll like Outer Wilds then. It's definitely not the same thing. It's not a roguelike at all. You know. Thanks, Niall. Didn't die yet. Didn't die yet. Okay.
Is there a way to like move this over so that I can see the game on this screen or something?
You mean like that?
Oh yeah. But then you can't see if people like raid you or like whatever, you know.
You mean like that?
Yeah, that's good. Cause I can't see it from here. Cause the mic is over.
Okay. I don't mind it being like this. But yeah, we'll try to figure out the mic thing as well. Improve the mic situation.
Hi Frank. I'm a mod now.
Stop flexing.
I hope you're doing well too.
Yeah, it seems pretty different from Outer Wilds, to be honest. Like, Outer Wilds, well, I won't say anything. You should play it. No, she would never go behind my back like that. It was a birthday present. Everyone say happy late birthday to Misa. No, there were other birthday presents. But I felt like we needed one more thing, because the other things were just kind of things that you said you wanted, which always... Well, I guess you said you wanted mod too, but it's a different kind of said you wanted. So it felt like a... Felt like it rounded out the birthday present combo. Can you turn the AC on, please?
Do you want me to like set it to a certain temperature?
Like 73.
72? Yeah, it's hot when there's two people in here.
Yeah. What are you?
I'm looking at the camera, yeah, like that's weird. It just like has this little part right here.
Has this little part? Oh.
That
Yeah.
little part of the
Yeah.
screen.
Really?
Oh, thank you, Niall. That's so sweet.
Is that the right spot? I need to figure out exactly where to stop here. Nice.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
I'm surprised you didn't get me anything related to Pikmin.
I thought about it. It's kind of like hard mode gift giving. You know, I like hard mode. Think of a gift for Misa that's not related to Pikmin challenge.
Plus, I already have the best Pikmin merchandise.
You do?
Yeah, you want to see it?
Have I not seen it?
I think you've seen it, but I want to show it on the stream.
Okay.
So I can go get it.
Okay. I can't remember what it is.
I'll show you.
She's running. Yeah, I knew that was not gonna work. Yeah. I don't think I've seen that. Not in person, at least.
It can be on your shoulder.
Can he? I don't think he can stand there. No, games in the 2000s, they were basically, you know, they were the first games to really take full advantage of 3D like that. And so there's a lot of really low-hanging fruit. But even still, they didn't really use that. They didn't really get to anything good with all the low-hanging fruit. Yeah, the 2000s were a dark period for game design.
He even has little fingers and little toes. How cute is that?
I don't know. There was some good stuff, obviously, but I feel like a lot of the good stuff was the 2D stuff, right? It was the stuff that just refused to mess with 3D because it's too complicated, like Melee or something. She doesn't have any Labubu's. I don't know if she wants one. I think she said she doesn't want one.
I do have 2 Naruto. What are they called? Action figures from
from Burger
from
King.
Burger King, though.
Well, there's no accounting for taste, Tito. It's hard for me to think of 2000s games that I care about that are 3D at least. I mean, obviously I care about Majora's Mask, but that's for nostalgia reasons and for speedrun reasons, which is kind of different. But you know, it was a good what was that? What was I saying? It was a good game for me when I was a kid, which is, you know, that's something. But as far as games that I care about now, as like to play now, or that I think I would like if I played for the first time now, I don't really think there's many from that era. I mean, I do like MM, but it's not the same kind of like that I'm talking about.
This should be
Time
your
to shoot twin mold.
This should be your profile picture now.
Oh, I was thinking about putting my profile picture as something else, finally. Do I dare?
That's probably a super scary bug or something.
Looked like a snake. Do I bother to go over here for this? Not worth it, man. Yeah, I guess I just feel like MM is... I don't know, I was gonna say it's not special, like, if MM didn't exist, there would be other games that kind of gave me at least a fairly similar experience as a kid. But I don't think that's really true. I think MM was, like, uniquely good for me as a kid. I think it's just that... It's just that it's no longer the type of thing that I look for, or I'm interested in. But I guess that does mean that I think it's a good game. I think it's a good game that I am no longer the target audience for.
No, it's cold.
You can turn it up one if you want.
What do you want for lunch, maybe?
Guess beef and eggs.
Yeah, beef
Yeah.
and eggs?
But I ate breakfast really late. Not very hungry right now.
Look at his booty. His booty's so cute.
Oh my god. Do we need to be concerned about the way that you like these Pikmin?
He is the sexy Pikmin.
Bro. Really annoying pattern. I mean...
I think I could put him like on my phone or something. And
You're gonna have... That thing is bigger than your phone. You're gonna attach something bigger than your phone to your phone all the time.
Hi, Sam. Guess what? I'm a mod now. We're both mods. 2 mods are here.
Cool, man. What the fuck? That was probably not the right decision in that scenario. This guy's gonna hit me again, isn't he? How's it going, Sam? I'm glad you're enjoying Nathan. I'm really glad. I've been trying to get you to watch that for a long time, man. It's just, there's just nothing like it, right? Like, you see the vision, right? Like, you see why I love it so much. Yeah, it's just the best. Insane cycle. We're talking about Nathan for You, but I also like The Rehearsal, although I haven't seen season 2 yet, so don't spoil me, bro.
I know you said you wanted beef and eggs, but what if I made lamb?
That's fine.
Okay.
I literally don't care.
I'll make lamb. And I'll make you some eggs too.
Okay. Thanks. Season 2 is nutty. Insane that worked.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
I thought it might. No. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It really is amazing. It's amazing on many levels, but the coordination required to make some of these things happen is probably the most amazing thing. But obviously the ideas, yeah, the ideas and the coordination, both amazing. What? Please. This is fine, by the way.
Squish his butt.
I'm not gonna squish his butt.
Squish it. He's so squishy.
What is wrong with you? I knew you had a Pikmin problem, but I didn't know it was like this. I cannot believe I saved that. Why would I do that? I have been thinking about getting Pikmin 1 and playing that to appease her, to partially appease her. You know, I'm never gonna play this mobile game, so that's the best I can do.
But the sad thing about the actual Pikmin games is the Pikmin die. I don't want the Pikmin to die.
They die when you release them in the mobile game.
I think they die also when you, they don't die when you release them in the mobile game.
They get eaten by the monsters.
That's not real lore in the mobile game. That's real
Pretty
lore
sure it
in
is.
the actual game. They don't die.
I figured that wouldn't work. But what was I supposed to do in that scenario, man? That's stupid.
Don't say that, Niall. That's not the lore in the mobile game. They survived perfectly when I released them.
I mean, if they had no self-survival ability, you know, evolution would have kind of gotten rid of them a while ago. Probably.
No. I'm leaving.
That
now.
was so fast! What the fuck?
Good luck, baby.
Okay. You're actually leaving?
Yes.
'Cause you-
Niall is upsetting me.
See ya. Oh, nice.
Lights are doing the weird thing.
Yeah, every once in a while they flicker for like 5 seconds or something.
Why do you think that is? It's so weird.
I don't know.
Are they both on the same strip?
Dude, yeah, they're so they're on the same strip. No. Thought I was dead for sure.
I'm gonna take my Pikmin so you don't hang him from a noose or something.
What the? Wait, I was supposed to equip this too, right? Cannot believe that just worked. No, man, I should have maybe tried to turn around and target the other guy. No shot! The wind was that late. I thought for sure it was blowing before I hit the snowball. Yikes, man. This is rough. This is late. It's fine. I think this works out well with the snowball, right? Surely? I was not correct. I guess I just had to wait an extra cycle there, or maybe I could have punched it. And still had time. See if this works. I've gotten a lot better at the quick roll. So I can go for things that would have been scary before. Let's see if I remember this back up. No, I don't remember this back up. I was supposed to... I totally messed it up. That's the wrong button. This might be a bit late. Cannot believe that worked with a second try. Wait, I didn't equip the thing? Maybe this works? Very lucky. Original English is like 5 completely different languages, though, I feel like. Or maybe that's just Middle English. Hard game, man. Nice. Damn, Agent was a colonizer. No. This is what the founding stock looks like. Interesting. Eye-opening, I would say. Is this enough? It actually is. You've gotta be kidding me, man. I need like a billion more hours of derust on this trick alone. I was feeling not like terribly rusty until I got here, man. Howdy, Simon. I'm just doing my best day to day. That's all I can do right now. I don't know how else to put it. It's just I gotta get through. A bit more of this. Whoa, whoa. I haven't either. Sam. Not for yours. Although I don't think I've met any other white people with my surname. It's always black people. Which I think is proof that I'm spiritually black, like Justin Bieber. What could it possibly mean then? I'm afraid that I know what you're thinking, but I'm pretty sure it makes no sense. That's not how it worked, man. That's not how it worked. That's just straight up not how it worked. Cause like you would see a lot of black people named like Smith or whatever. You do? I don't. Bruh? I don't see black people named Smith. Oh, Will Smith. Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm a fool. Damn, so like we're saying that my ancestors had like a disproportionate amount of slaves. Like I'm sorry. We're saying that like not only did they have slaves, like there are no other white people. I don't know any other white people with my last name, so like the only possible implication here is that despite the fact that there were very few of us, we had like an insane amount of slaves. Or they just died. Or yeah, there might have been more of us and they died. They didn't have kids. That's probably it. You guys like that move right there? I am actually exaggerating a little bit. Like, I have known a couple of white guys with my last name, but it's just definitely mostly black. Okay, I said I was I said I was exaggerating a little bit, okay? Don't have to call me out on it. I can't quick roll when the pressure's on like this. I feel like I can't safely go for that, but I did anyway. No, that totally counts. That totally counts. Because was he not black in the original book too? What am I doing? Anyway, it wasn't like my ancestors doing that stuff. My ancestors were cool. It was like the distant branch of the family, you know? Don't act like you don't have that one uncle who would have definitely owned slaves. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't my people. It was like that. It's like the uncle. Alright, I can't do this anymore. Ooh. Bro. Yeah, lesbian painter doesn't really narrow it down. Among all the painters, lesbian does not really narrow it down. Why would I ever think that was the timing? Insane. Not only was that like, well, hard to explain, but that was insane. My sister's name is a male family name. Whoa. What? Wait, what if I... Oh, dude. That's what I should do. That's what I should do, man. I should press start immediately after the A press or one frame later. As a backup. That's godlike. That's godlike. Well, it didn't save me in that case, even though it felt like I was early. Maybe it just doesn't work. I don't think it works. I think it's just... I think it doesn't work because there's not an extra frame. I was thinking after the last A press, I could press start the next frame as a backup, but I think it just, you don't have, you're using every possible frame for the trick. There is no frame after that. What the f... My sister's not named Charlie. It's a pretty obscure name they're not gonna guess. Like, it's a name that you have heard before, probably. But definitely not a common one. Not one that would come to mind. You were incorrect. Does not start with a J. Henrietta. I think there's some like civil rights activist lady named Henrietta or something. Guinevere. I admire whoever names their kid Guinevere in 2025 or in the 21st century or whatever. I'm so well versed. I just, you know, care a lot about these things. Gotta atone for the distant branches of my family's actions. What am I doing? What? Can't wait to do this unbuffered in 100%. Seems really fun. I don't know how I was supposed to back that up. Probably just wasn't. Am I hungry? I'll be done. practicing and streaming for now. In maybe 30 minutes or so. And I'll eat then. And I'm still feeling as good as I am right now. After eating and getting some stuff done, I will stream again tonight, but definitely don't expect anything because my energy levels and everything have been really unpredictable and mostly bad. So yeah, no promises, but maybe I'll try to hit some of the more difficult stuff again today if I'm feeling up to it. I actually do want to play Moon RPG myself. Seems pretty unique. And as much as some Tim Rogers content annoys me and his persona is a bit grating to me, I have to admit that some of his writing is pretty good. And I do understand why people like him so much. Yeah, you can eat. Please eat. Why did this become so hard recently, man? I wish ChatGPT knew about my taste in video games. I've tried to ask it for recommendations before and it doesn't really get it. Maybe with a bit more of a back and forth, or if I provided like a complete list. Okay, maybe I should do that. Yeah, I was just thinking that. Like, I could pull from my glitch wave the complete list of all the games I've ever rated on there. And give that to ChatGPT and see if it did better. See if it does better. I think it could. But that's like kind of already what the Steam algorithm is, right? Why is this so hard? What did it say? Did it say anything interesting? I do think my music taste is a little more normal than my games taste. I don't really know anyone who shares my games taste that much. Why is this impossible, man? Okay, what if I go a little past left toward up? Well, she's never recommended me music, so I don't know why she did this. Or maybe she means recommendations for things that she likes that I might also like. Yo. Chibrin? Chibrin? Yeah, but recommend me games similar to the Legend of Zelda franchise is a question you can very easily ask on Reddit and get the same quality of results, whereas like, you know, take my entire catalog, my entire record of my opinions on every game and recommend something to me personally is something that ChatGPT can do a lot better than Reddit. I don't know, I don't want to do this anymore. Let's do this and then... move on. Bro. We're not... Proust is on hiatus. We're like 2 volumes in. But Green Uprooter was the main person who was reading Proust with me, and he hasn't been around much recently. I don't know what's going on. He might be busy. I'm still posting what I'm reading, but there's not really much of a book club going on right now. But if you join the Discord, you can see what I've been saying about what I've been reading. Other people have posted some stuff in there too, recently. Yeah. That 4th A press can be a lot sooner than I've been doing it most of the time. Bro. Let's move on. Here's the Discord, by the way, if you care about that. Also, I haven't posted about this in the Discord, but I started reading I guess a memoir. It's called How to Stay Married: The Most Insane Love Story Ever Told. And it kind of seems like it's going to be slop, but someone recommended it to me as like actually well written and entertaining and interesting and funny. And it is very funny. It's a very funny book about this guy whose wife is cheating on him, and yeah, how he deals with it, I guess. He hasn't killed anyone yet. But I'm only like a quarter of the way through or something, probably. I think guys are more prone to killing the guy. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, he hasn't killed anybody. I should change my Discord link to just link to the Bro Games Discord. That'd be funny. Ouch. You guys want to know the meaning to my name? What the... No, you gotta get your head out of the gutter, man. It's simply because I like the game Steven Sausage Roll on Steam. That's all. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I enjoyed doing it. Enjoyed doing the GDQ run. Looking forward to doing a 211 world record run soon. What is going on here? I'm rushing the A press a little bit there. Does Steven know I'm a fan of his sausage? I mean, I follow him on Twitter and like his tweets occasionally. But I guess that doesn't really... Yeah, he probably doesn't know. I've never, like, gone into his stream and said anything or anything like that. Do you like how I answered that question seriously, and even though it was phrased like that? Okay, that was a late A press, actually. I'm crying. Oh yeah, Steven's the developer of the game. Steven's the developer of Steven's Sausage Roll. That's why it's called that. It's because you... It's because Steven made it and you roll sausages in it. It's a banger title, honestly. I have seen people start playing the game and assume that Steven is the main character. But I believe the main character is unnamed. This is painful. Move on. Surprised that was low enough. You ate all of it? Sounds good. Wait, actually? I'm amazed that you can eat that much. Okay, well, I'm almost done practicing, so can you make me something else? I mean, there's some beef in the fridge still. Bro. I'm glad. I'm glad it was yummy. Okay, this is surprisingly consistent. Usually that's one of the first things that breaks. Thank you for the good luck, Game Benny. Unfortunately, I'm ending the stream literally right now. Let me see if I can find someone else to send you guys to. Unfortunately, no one is streaming. This guy's cool. Go, oh wait, no. Wait, I got it wrong. I got the name wrong. Is it an L? It must be a lowercase L. Nice. Yeah, might be back later today if I'm still feeling okay. Just have to play it by ear though. I'm kind of dying right now. But we're kind of like at the peak of the dying. I think we're maybe over the we're maybe past the peak of the dying and things are just going to get better from here. But it's kind of a slow process. So trust. But yeah, this is fine. Like I'm not that rusty. I'm sure when I do runs I'll be a little bit rusty, but this isn't too bad. As soon as I stop dying, I can get this to 11. All right, go tell Flo good luck, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.